Welcome to the novel audio. I wish you all the best. After the divorce, I put all my heart into my acting career. Except the fixed days of the week promised to be for you between me and my ex-husband. There is almost no contact. Until one day, I accidentally discovered your social media account. I can't believe you became a blogger again. Famous on the subject of parenting, attract millions of followers. For 3 years, I've watched you through every video. Fumbling diapers with milk, take care of your son properly. Every day a child learns to speak. He is now a good boy who understands. I have grown in your love and patience. In the latest video, the son looked up and asked, "I don't feel like I'm with you every day." I paused for a second and then slowly answered. Warm and serious voice, because you are yourself first and then your mother. I swiped the screen slightly. The unconscious heart rises with every wave of emotion. Have a baby after the divorce, everything seemed to be over. And right now I'm starting to shake. In front of the man I once held hands with, walk through the aisle then let go. My wife and I were married for a commercial marriage, 2 years as husband. But there are still strangers between us. Temporary cloak, nominally familiar when my career in entertainment started. There's a little bit of fame. My father immediately intervened. He cut off all resources. It almost froze me completely. Cornered to the end, I have no choice. In addition to listening to your arrangements, they agree to marry for the good of the family. Sex is the perfect choice. I'm not emotionally involved. But you need an heir. We made the deal clear. After giving birth, they will divorce in peace. To quickly get back on set, I'm active every night. That's what hot bodies are all about. But the heart is still cold, far away to the extreme. After countless nights of sex, we turned our backs on each other. Like two shadows. Live next to each other without touching the soul of the enemy. Not long after I gave birth to a boy, he invited a famous feng shui master to name him. I call you the meaning of the name at home. The sun rises from the blue waves, the light illuminates the meaning of private sex, loving son to the utmost, and that's enough for me. When she was just a year old, we quietly went to court to file for divorce. It's not clear what the nurse said to the family. But the private sector didn't object, even. My sister's mother's eyes looked at me with pity. And feel guilty, he promised to represent the family. It's my rock in my career. Forever don't let me suffer, I didn't exactly accept it. It's fair to say. Education has done an outstanding job of a husband and a father. On the side of my father, when you know that the person proposing divorce is sexual, you can't say anything else. I was born. The alliance between the two is growing stronger. You have no reason to control me. You've been looking at me quietly for a long time, said coldly. Apparelled she, you're just like your mother. You're a cruel woman. Cruel Sao, my mother, used to be an actress, top ballet in the country. The future is bright. But she gave up everything to marry my father. The difference is that she really loves you. I loved the years of waiting. Finally satisfied, my father's house has a conservative tradition. He was educated from a young age, so he always had the mindset of a businessman. Put your interests first. He wants his wife to take care of the children. I don't want you to appear in public after marrying you. Soul capital hentai 8, my mother's playfulness gradually withered away. There's only the guise of an exemplary wife left. Elegant after giving birth to me, I became her only spiritual support. Until my father asked her to have another son. To follow my mother's footsteps, I just asked, what about our daughter? To get married, of course. That's a responsibility he has to shoulder. To enjoy a full physical life, he replied, of course. Our marriage is not the same. You should have been mentally prepared a long time ago. That moment. The last ray of hope in my mother's womb completely broke up. She finally realized she was giving up her career, because you are one thing. How ridiculous. So she didn't want me to go down the same path. Despite all the protests, my mother insisted on divorce. Grandmother's Day abroad, I was 5 years old, just crying and crying. I wonder if you don't need me anymore. She squats down, his sad and gentle eyes looked at me. You are the only child in my life. I only love you. I will always support you unconditionally. I'm not a mother who doesn't need you. I just want to live for myself once. When you grow up, you will understand. Once again, she came on stage, and her image glowed brightly. It makes the whole world wonder. Several times when my father was pouring tea, I saw her smile on TV, stupid for a long time. Even when the water spills from the separation, you're completely unaware. She used her actions to teach me. Never give up your career for anyone. My son was born in severe pain for 10 months. Why I might not love it, I've lost sleep countless nights because of postpartum depression. But every time I see a little sleeping pattern, I love you. My heart is soft. It's just that you're not everything in my life. I have my own ideals and pursuits. I made the same choice as my mother, and I totally understand her. But you'll be my only child. My love for you will never be. That's what I agreed on. Date of divorce proceedings, your only request is every week. I have to spend time at my old house. If you are too busy, call me. I didn't hesitate to say yes. This is a responsibility that a mother should shoulder. It's just that I didn't expect you to value me that much. I even became a parenting blogger, 2 years married, except in bed. Then we have almost no communication. I never cared about your own life either. So when I stumbled across the Kier video, I've been dealing with people for a long time. After I was born, I was busy losing weight. Learn acting update information in the world over the past year, the nurse took on the job herself. You changed the diaper yourself. Milk coax baby to sleep so that when I get home, I can have enough time to rest. I thought that was what a nanny should do. I completely forgot about the dark circles under my eyes. After using the account, filler for tracking private pages of private, I can't help it work. I spend more and more time watching you. Mom, private sex, don't just take care of the glass. The daily life of the he also taught me very well. Every time we meet, the first thing that comes into my heart is always mom's working hard. I don't feel guilty or distant because I'm too busy. It's about understanding and respect. Even if you can't stay away from me, they're just red eyes. Tell her she missed me every day. Obedience and understanding of it. It's probably because of the countless sexual encounters. Patiently comfort and impart the value of life to your child. I've never been over the speakers before the naive emotions and questions of Dala always answer seriously. Filter the laws of the world to preach, give me a prize. Yes, I teach my children to read history. So even though I'm only 3 years old, I've learned a lot about how people behave. The comment section below each video usually contains words like I've lived more than half my life to understand these things. The 3-year-old understood. Education from parents is really important. But some people are curious to ask. I can't see the mother in the video. Self usually answers. My wife is out making money. My husband is at home taking care of my wife, raising my family. Not a few people are attracted to you. And his mystical wife often to be admired by people, she's busy all day outside. Come home with a husband. The boy is like an angel warm the bed waiting. You probably want to break your face. Congratulations expression. He rolled his eyes. Life is not as easy as lifting hands. Who said to encourage childbirth? I want someone like that. I am ready to be born, even if it's not true. But sometimes I read those comments. I also have red face. Every time I see the phrase feeling secure, the first image that comes to my mind is always fitness wear, black high-neck wool. I'm cooking beef in the kitchen. Every time I go home, I've prepared a table full of food. They're all my favorites. I was surprised but didn't ask. Even though you are kind and polite, the best way to learn is to use your body as an example to teach you. When you go to the playground, one handle wet towel bag, heat storage tank, and necessary items. The other hand holds the umbrella for me. He also taught his son to help his mother carry her bag. When I was about to refuse, I explained first that I want to get lost. Develop the habit of respecting and caring for women. How many times have I been amazed by your kindness? I don't know when. The distance between us is narrowing. It's like a real family, and you are silent. Take a corner of my heart after the end of the commercial. Sunglasses for a brand. I'm in the babysitter's car. Turn on the tablet to watch the latest video, BA in Red Peanut Eyes video, your mother at the table. I take her to school every day. Why can't your mother be like me? Be with you every day. The mother was silent for a moment and then answered seriously. Because I was myself first and then my mother. I am an independent and free person. Everyone has their own dreams that need to be fulfilled. It's like you dream of being a great entrepreneur. If Dad and I don't support you, you have to give up your dreams and live according to your father's plan. Are you happy? I sniffed my nose and shook my head unhappily. So I can't ask you to give up your dreams. To just turn around, you are my family. We should support her, right? I was quickly comforted again with a bright smile. I hugged my intimate self and asked, so BA has no dreams, Sao, BA's soft, quiet, private voice. I want to be the tallest tree in the forest. To see you and me as free eagles fly so high away when two people are tired. I just saw BA. Can rest assured perching on BA's branches, BA will cover the wind for two people until people recover their strength. Let's continue our new journey. Your words echoed in my ears. It's like a drum pounding against my heart. I gently swiped the screen quietly. Feel the emotions that are radiating in your chest. She gave birth to a child and divorced. We've obviously come to the end of the story. And now I'm starting to shake, because of this man. When I got to the hotel, I held the phone in my hand. For the first time, it took a long time to call. When a familiar voice sounds, my heart immediately stopped for a beat. I am always calm in front of every corner of life and death. It's like a young girl who knows how to love. Confusion in private space. My voice is a little hoarse. I fell asleep and was silent for a while. I just realized it's 10 o'clock at night. I always sleep at 9:30. Sorry, I didn't notice it was time to bother. I just suddenly miss you. The clumsy reason I'm ashamed of hand, lightly scratched face is heating up. I can go home to see them tomorrow. But right now I just suddenly wanted to hear your voice. That's it. Don't bother. Goodbye? You seem to laugh softly, soft voice. I'll see you tomorrow with just a few words. Bring back a little love. It's like a couple in love. Looking forward to an appointment tomorrow. My face is hot and I'm in a hurry. Heart rate has stabilized again, tends to accelerate again. All night long, your mind is filled with adrenaline, excited to not sleep. The next day, my driver came to pick me up. I put on my sunglasses and went back to my old house. Investment capital travel sample foreigners have also returned. I just saw the dark circles under my eyes. The mother worried. It's been so hard filming these days. Remember to stay healthy. I also look at the eyes I just touched. I quickly tilted my head away. I don't want to let you see the look. My current pancreas, I didn't sleep well last night. Why don't you go up and play with some peanuts? I stood up and withdrew as if running away. The mother looked at each other implicitly. Stand on the same line. Pissing you bully people again and have to 04 sex BA dots. I'm playing puzzle in the toy room. Then he asked me, Mom, what is wrong with me? I was startled why you asked. Because I saw BA being nervous today, just like Chow, my desk mate, when he got a 0. I'm afraid of being scolded by my mother. I sighed again as a young man. Sometimes BA doesn't understand. I often argue with my grandfather. But I can respect your face. Don't yell at BA anymore, okay? I'm a little surprised. When I was about to ask again, the voice of Lest boomed outside the door. I have to say something bad about you. He immediately changed his face. No, I'm saying good for you. I can't believe you asked me. My eyes turned to look at me for an hour. I love to eat butter cookies these days. I'm going to bake some cake. Do you want to bring it home for dinner? I reflexively nod my head. He paused for an hour and turned to the kitchen. Not long after sleeping. I took him to his room and closed the door and went to the kitchen. She's wearing a dark apron. Cassava sleeves up to reveal good snake arm with its tendon lines dimly visible. You focus. Whisk butter and sugar together. I stood outside the door looking for a long time. I finally couldn't help but speak up. Do you need my help? I hesitated for a second. But when he turned around, he restored his composure. You don't have to. Your vacation is almost over. I try to hold back the awkwardness of not knowing where my hands and feet are. Try to be natural. I really want to learn. I was a little embarrassed in my eyes and laughed. Taught me by you, but the arrhythmia drags along my hands also became clumsy. Look at me with my face covered in flour. I can't help but say let me do it. I just want to get out quickly. But I didn't notice that there was a chicken egg I broke at my feet. Slipped my feet instinctively pulling for sex. I can't believe you fell in front of me. I pressed on you unscathed. Except that our lips are stuck together. The pale pupils of the lashes shrank and the long lashes tremble slightly. The ears immediately flushed, but my first reaction was that I had a baby. And you're still so naive. Why you pee at the right time. The mother accidentally walked in and caught the sight. Stunned without words, I quickly got up and waved my hands. It's not us. She didn't say anything. Just quietly close the kitchen door with your chest closed for us. His step back was several times faster than normal. I dare not look at my sex as stiff as a stone statue. Just say one sorry. They rushed out of the scene. When I got to the apartment, I took a deep breath. The next day, the driver brought the computer. Table that I left at the old house comes with a box of butter cookies. The assistant also brought to the weight loss portion prepared by a nutritionist for me. Asked softly, "Dear, have you seen the schedule I sent you yesterday?" "Not enough time for you to see now." I took out the tablet, took a good look, and frowned. "When are you getting a reality dating show?" I was in a hurry to explain that you promised me that. I promised to be my manager. My agent signed a contract with me. I had a close relationship with my mother, so my resources have been pretty good so far. Promise form often exclaimed that my wife at the same time as me was a cowboy. It's now line 1. If I'm not married, having a baby, and almost halfway out of the world for 2 years, I'm definitely better than her now. I called her. "I know you're in a hurry, but I can't take everything for you. As an actor, you should focus on your work." "What kind of a dating show is it?" "The Promise of Hate. Forged iron not into steel. Do you understand the nature of this program? This is a dating show. The first live broadcast by the variety director Top. We're inviting artists and elites from all walks of life. Different profession. You have to understand South stars who have participated in this program known as Pink. It's a dating show. It's actually the investor's choice. I know you just want to act, but you have to stay afloat before people buy tickets. Interested in the work?" Wherechi, you and I have always been compared to each other. At first, I was a little better than her. Now, the entertainment world is a very fast-moving place. Chan's not all in. You don't win, someone else will. This time, the artist has it there is semen. The guest side outside the industry, there are private contractors. There are famous lawyers. I raised my head. "Wait a minute, you said it's a private AI. I promise I can't hide my surprise." "That's right. I can't believe someone like him is on the show. Dating, I've heard that he and the white dog are the best. This time it must be because of her. She only knew I was married. But I didn't know that the person I married was sexual. I was 8 months pregnant. My mother flew home to visit us for dinner. Photographed by paparazzi, the secret marriage was revealed. Got me stoned violently from then on to protect the I'm always careful to keep my private life private. Never divulged anything personal." I closed my eyes. I didn't much before. They are interested in personal relationships, but also listening to the breaks. That you had contact with the White Book at that time. My husband and I have a movie together. I'm the heroine. She's the main lady. That old movie helped me start to rise. I've heard employees talk. That private sex visited her on set later when my wife and I got married. I once saw my grandmother at her grandmother's house. She's very close and fond of white books. See her as family. I didn't care about your private life at the time. Do you like white books or not? It has nothing to do with me, but it's not like that anymore. Promise form is still talking endlessly. I interrupted you. Tucking a crispy butter cookie sweet in the mouth. That dating show I got. You control calories and don't eat these things. What are you talking about? I smiled softly. I said I'll join, and the program me and sex. They didn't seem surprised. Before the appearance of the enemy. The moment the eyes meet, we'll just politely nod our heads. After all the guests are there, the first part of the program. It's a self-introduction. In order of appearance, Tranel lawyer and top beauty blogger, the presentation is done. Now it's time for the sperm. I look at the camera smiling. I can be seen as a multi-professional. Outside of the actor and CA actor, I'm also a streetwear brand owner. He also opened his own restaurant and pastry shop. Siaju Yitin is a talented artist. I will definitely support him. A t-shirt for 1,000 yuan, a bag of bread 108. He's a fan throttle expert. Don't be stinging up. Fans have money. No one cares if you want to cut. It's finally on the air, so nervous. Cum shot couple dressed in a bowl my husband and I used to push. This time he came for someone. You have to guess why. One is advancing. Go home and get married again. To love someone who is an actress who rises to the line herself, would a normal person like AI? It's hard to guess. At that time, I and Ju had sex. Starred in the classic movie Phoenix. It has just been broadcast. Then he's closed with the White Book, and the language Modern Paradise charity is equally rosy. Since then, the game show. CA released the concert to the Relentless. He used to be the hottest male star in entertainment. He's also very good at making a couple. When going to promote June, he always knew how to give way to a couple. From the little details. Even if you promote a movie, you don't say anything. But even on occasions keep your distance, the same look is sent. He just handed out his hand and withdrew full of regret. It also makes a couple fan. To cry out to heaven for sweetness and love while clapping, of course, I caught White's eye. Even though she kept a polite smile but the gaze flashed a little helplessly turned to sex, your introduction to Thu is brief and emphatic. Hello everyone. I am private. I see you have no intention of saying more. The Lord quickly said hello. I'm an actor. I hope in a month. I'll have a good time with everyone. Two people, one before the other, makes the viewer crazy. In the comments section, the private director must have come for the white book. I heard they're a scarecrow. I'm just too career-focused, so the CEO didn't want to embarrass her. So I haven't confessed yet. I know who is high and who is low. Real-life presidents only like women who deserve it. Don't hit this guy and kick him like that. Even if you are married, do it. It's like digging an AI's nest. People don't give up their careers either. Take 2 years off. Back very hard and professional. Anyone who's worked with her speaks well of her. Maybe she got divorced and went back to showbiz. Make money, you can't live without a man. It's even on a dating show. If you can talk, be responsible. Be careful being blocked. You're done talking about her and the post disappears. I don't know where that resource came from. To see that people have resources is to be angry. With the kind of people like Sichu's semen only clings to the female star to float, then you praise them for their strength. While the actress Kier did nothing and was reviled, you say you love women. It's a lie without blinking. I have hallucinations, so I think the voice is very much like a blogger. Raising children that I follow. After I finished the introduction, the director saw. The comment wave is soaring, laughter is coming tearing face. The guests are all his own, carefully selected. Everyone brings their own according to the hotness and the theme. Although in the end AI paired with AI, the discussion will also explode. Because the audience likes to see situations. Reverse sweet gay like this, we moved into a coastal villa together. And very quickly the first date came. The director's team prepared a black box. Inside are gifts. Prepared by the male guests themselves. 3 female guests will decide the order of selection. He was the first to raise his hand. She was polite, but she looked at me and Jen cunning. Can I choose first? It's a brave treasure. Take what you want for yourself. I don't know this time. The book will choose a quiet morning. Deep or graceful cooperation here, it's horrible. Please choose the gift from the private director. No, I want a couple. Who doesn't want to choose first? This is a bit unfair to others. I didn't ask the two of you. Just say what you need to get around. Jiang and I glanced at each other, smiling, nodding yes. Q is very high. There doesn't seem to be a flutter in my eyes. What to do with male guests? Only here enthusiastically want to increase fans and keep the image. The first choice is the same. Because today's date is called mind-to-mind communication. I said we'll be in jail in a while. It is also true of the name of this worm that love is the will of God. The atmosphere on the set immediately calmed down. Everyone laughed comfortably, standing in front of the black box. Take a deep breath and gently put your hand inside. She held her breath and sat in the box for a long time. The corners of his lips suddenly curled up and his eyes glowed with joy. The comment was silent for a moment, all of you. Close your eyes, look at your hand slowly coming out of the box. A few seconds later, she pulled out an elaborate square box. I could see her expression immediately hardened. I realized right away it was Saichu's new album Ra, Brothers Laugh. First time dating and giving her own album, this level of self-attachment can be said to be invincible. It's no different than giving your own picture book. People dare to give it, I dare not look. Way ha, this Vini is very expensive. Now the price has risen by 10,000, fans can't buy it. This kind of heart is laughed at. That's right, fans are crying. If you give it to me, I can get married. I'm sorry, lady, do you need this? You don't see your brother's voice. Are you hard of hearing? Sorry to come to the table. I don't care. I push this couple really feel if it wasn't for being so used to holding your nose. We must have laughed. I silently pinched myself to keep my face serious. The bird quickly regained its calm. Fake smile in front of the camera holding up the gift. It's a very thoughtful gift. I'd love to thank you. True words, I can't wait to go home and throw it in the trash. People haven't bought it yet. Don't be jealous, my friends. Under the guidance of staff, White book with a gift heavy back shadow towards the dating site, and I'm then ready to pick the order. She chose a gift. It's a very sophisticated little porcelain fox. Normal gift, it made the smile on her face more real. I was the last to step up. Draw out a crystal ball with jasmine flowers inside. I'm a little confused. My fandom name is Jasmine. But Batch Boo used to wear a high-class evening dress. Inspired by jasmine flowers on the red carpet, it's become a classic moment in her career. The slogan is pure tender. It was the jasmine flower that also helped. Her studio escapes the ring and strong land transmission, so ultimately this gift is for AI. Is South Jasmine Flower the person who gave this to me? Must be a fan. Let's have less illusions. Sao does not go to register copyright. Let the jasmine flower always go. I remember the guy who made jasmine a trend. My house is one. Obviously, this is a gift from the White House, but the pair of parallel love, it's so obvious. The total number of fans will be 7. After I got in the car, I looked out the window. In the heart, it's not as quiet as it seems. On one side, I was low. Worried about the controversial nature of the Kier gift. Maybe it wasn't you. Or it's not for me. On the other side of me lies a vague ray of hope. Like the name of the state, meant to communicate, I really hope. There is such a nonverbal understanding between us. Until you get out of the car. I can see the shadow of Kier. It's like throwing a small stone into a calm lake. The ripples rolling immediately, land ray endlessly. We face each other through the breeze, and then we come closer, but every step forward the temperature on my face has increased somewhat. Looks like this is a date. The first serious thing between us. I'm so nervous that my palms are sweating. I almost couldn't hold the crystal ball in my hand. From the top of the head, the steady low voice of lust echoed, "The judge is happy to see you here." I adjust my breathing. Keep your head up. Regain a calm appearance in front of the lens. Private Director General, I'm glad to see you too. Your eyes are deep. It made my heart burn slightly. I quietly look down at the ball in my hand. I want to know who it belongs to. Afraid to hear the answer. Will not be able to respond in a polite manner. It's become a joke on the accounts. Sao specialist, even if it hurts, I have to wait to get home before I can speak. In front of the lens, I can't show 7. Situation chi, sooner or later, you'll know there's no rush. After thinking about it, I just smiled and said politely, "This crystal ball is beautiful. Thank you for the gift." Slowed down a little. And also politely replied, "Nothing ARE looks, the CEO's 7 hopes are about to spill out. It's obviously a gift from God, but now it's in someone else's hands. I hope the judge wears self-discipline. Stay away from your horse. Book our house." That's funny. By going to register the copyright of the general manager from Always Go, this answer is for you. If you are in a dating show, you have the right to find out. Pushing a couple is fine. Don't be so mean to the other female guests, really. These two look like they don't mean anything to each other. They're the kind of people who know how to save face. We're walking along the port streets of this city. Always keep a distance of half a meter. Don't even try to talk. It's just about the customs and culture here, thanks to that fam. White couple and private sex. Also rest assured I'm determined to go deep. There is no fire that can break a couple. Okay, but when you're passing through the food street, we unconsciously turned in. I know my taste. So clear that there's no need for fake eyes. Took the initiative to queue up first, the one I'm interested in. I suddenly remembered the manager's words somewhat hesitantly. My wife seems to see through my mind. Laugh a little at each dish, it won't be fat. I immediately nodded, you're right. These two people feel like longtime husband. Let this couple go. They're just walking down the street. Dodge, if you tell me that there is a spark of love, I will eat it. The keyboard is not sure. I told you in an interview. That in her free time, she likes laying aimless ladders in the streets. I'm a stranger, so I think she must be a fan. Fans, stop dreaming. The general director left the white lady Fumai loving a single mother who was divorced. I also think the dress code is too fake. Don't try to be a sparrow belly anymore, okay? You calm down, she's an artist. Being strict is not a matter, of course. But the two of you have a very meaningful conversation. Full intellectual gas, I really like watching that. The dog preserves life. 4 is not the BA of true peanuts. God, the way you talk is the same. After dinner we are going back. Passing by a toy store, I saw through the glass door a modular stacker. Figure fighter, I love watching military shows. I'll definitely be interested in this series. I unconsciously turned to sex. Do you think your son would like it? As soon as the words came out. See the front camera. I immediately corrected, I want to buy for my son, I just want to ask you something. The warm lights in the store are in my face. It makes the lines softer. He looked at me without blinking. The boy will like I take my eyes off, but the corners of the lips couldn't hold back. But they bent slightly. These two are out of hope. The first date the female guest mentioned her son. It's clearly a rejection signal. Then there's nothing left to say. It's as if the boss will keep an eye on her. There's no chemical reaction. This couple broke up early. Compared to a Kia couple interacting as sweet as honey, it's obviously because of the white book. I agree with you guys. I agree with you, AA. Are you okay? Cho-Cho is almost dead. I don't know if I gave you my album. They even put a disc player for people to experience. Do you think about her feelings? For the first time, I really felt the acting. I can tell you what it's called pretending. Deep love, there is no embarrassment of someone in love. There's just attachment to a bad voice. Her bad and insists on clinging to the heroine to push the couple is really scary. That's right. When I was on the boat, I could only look out at the sea. I dare not face the epidemic. I'm afraid he's going to do the next trick, laughing at the door of the house. She just bumped into a white dog and she looked tired. But still tried to maintain a polite smile. See me and my wife standing next to each other. Your face has changed a little. But when I saw the camera panning, I immediately smiled. It's just that smile that looks so awkward. Even a small change in my facial expressions is enough. One thing for sure, she's not as insensitive to sex as she seems. The livestream that night instantly spawned countless classic moments, among them the hottest and most controversial couple. Seminal fluid circulation white book fan couple and the two families' own fans got into a commotion. That's why the show exploded on social media. Become a super hot topic the next day, the livestream continued to break the 6th century. Unexpected, apart from the loyal fans and the audience for fun, there was another group of fans. The evil couple is my fan couple and sex. It started with a video. Pain with the theme of bamboo, the code was cut off by white book fans all night. After that video went viral. Not long after, someone cut it. Video my date and sex. It's also a detailed analysis of the 6 tissue expression between the two of you. People who haven't seen the show are screaming, "You can die." People who have seen it scream too much. So the comments section fell into chaos. That day was a battle for the flag. Divided into 2 teams, male and female. The winner will have the privilege of inviting the opposite sex. I want to find out about a private dinner. When the director announces the rules of the game, I immediately felt a look. When I turned my head, I caught the eye of the devil. In his eyes flashed TIA, worried I caught her. See me looking over, I took my eyes off immediately. To reveal the bridge of the nose high and inclined, sharpenly reflexively rubbing the lower abdomen place to keep the pad warm for menstruation. When I woke up this morning, I found a pack of stickers at the front door. Warm belly and a box of red sugar ginger tea. The only person who knows that I'm in jail is my wife. I'm paying attention right now. I'm wearing a light gray sports suit today. Looks comfortable and discreet like a college student. When I was married, I'm used to seeing you in the closet. Serious outfit, it's new to see this kind of dress now. I can't help but look at you a few more times. Especially when you're not moving very much. It looks more sexy. Human minds are easily distracted. The small details, forgotten in memory. It's come alive at the moment. Board of sweat under the dim light, red marks on the chest. And the palms of my hands are hot against the flesh. Lao Yer-chun now stood next to his wife and coughed quietly for an hour. Dragged me back to reality. I looked over at him weaving. The corners of his lips laughed as if he had seen something. I saw my face get hot and immediately turned away. The attachment again between the eucalyptus and the seminal fluid make a fan couple. It boils down to when the competition starts. Head, because of my health, I choose to know the amount of energy. I didn't try too hard. On the contrary, the white dog is spontaneous. Unusually strong fighting in her eyes, there is only victory. The white book doesn't even manage expressions anymore. I just want to win. I know enough about the planet. I just want to change people. Well, people with eyes are watching. They're enjoying the date. How much was that two-way feeling? The seminal fluid never takes its eyes off the corpus luteum. Oh my god, I'm full of shit. Those with eyes, please be excused. This is blind and out of medicine. Don't get slapped in the face until she chooses AI. I still support a couple. Don't hold on anymore. It is our love for the future. It was the turn of the men's team to compete easily. I have a habit of exercising for years. Strong toned muscles, not just beautiful forms coming to the finish line. The man seemed to shout at me something. But I'm so far away I can't hear you. I just saw sex suddenly change its face. In the midst of everyone's astonishment. He turns around and he comes straight at me, tense facial expressions, standing in front of me. He tried to touch but then held back. Just seriously watching me from head to toe. I keep the awkward stiff asking you what you're doing. I'm just breathing a sigh of relief right now. I thought you were hurt or something. That Trannock, the winner, is laughing to the brim. It looks like an old fox has just plotted it. What is the situation? What did the ceiling just say? The camera is too far away to pick up the sound. It's impossible. This evil couple is so amazing. It is believed that a female guest was injured. So he's reflexively coming back. Then the first reflex must be the white book. SAO runs straight to the maintenance judge. See white book and Trong cunning all right. The only injured person may be the judge. Just be polite and take a look. After all, what the ceiling said, no one knows. There's only the director and some of the staff standing nearby. Roll your eyes, it's like discovering a terrifying secret. A few seconds later, the director laughed like crazy. That's great, I know. Organizing this program was the right decision. Especially my life that night. Only me and my wife are left in the house. White Book and Trend now, two winners in the game of winning flags, are doing private dining privileges, the same people they invited. Private sex and cunning John. When I went downstairs to get some water, then I caught Sichu Ching Ching bowing his head. Sitting alone on the couch, no ceiling lights on, there's just a bright yellow floor lamp. It makes his shadow look lonely. Chair look at the cameraman's expressive gaze. I immediately understood. This is definitely a little AI staging. To be able to lay out that space. It's useless not to be an art director. I'm sure right now comment section on live stream, it must be filled with words. That's too bad. The seaman saw me. Lifting up her gloomy eyes and trying to smile wryly. Hello, my sister BA. Can't run either. I had to step back and pretend to be surprised. Mr. CHU, you fell asleep on the couch. Dots, the dog didn't get the question he wanted. He laughed softly and looked weak. It's not just wanting to be quiet. Obviously, yesterday's date was fun. I can't believe she chose someone else today. Be a seminal fluid, take a deep breath. It's just a little uncomfortable inside. I know he wants to build a man's image. See love, but doing too much is counterproductive. This is a live stream. You can't withdraw anything you say. And he let out an implicit sentence. To bring down others so openly rational fans will have pity on him. Just criticize the white book. At that point, social media was on the rise. That the impression of the neutral audience will also be diminished seriously. I keep a gentle demeanor. It was a dating show. Each guest has the right to know the other. It's also a way of showing respect. With the feelings of self and others, it's just the first date. Slowly, no hurry. Shu Seaman slightly embarrassed nod. It seems to have thought through. You're right, I'm in a hurry. After a few questions, I rushed to the room with an excuse. The true love of Cao Cao was given the wrong person. White is not worthy. Now I see the judge wearing the same NDTO. The couple is still hoping. Apparel Chi, I thought I gave you a chance to save your face. Is this straight guy pretending to be sad? If I hadn't seen episode 1, I'd have been fooled. You are a victim to fans. Turn to attack. Female artists who have collaborated, the classic trick of the seaman. Always pretending to be straight, but it's actually the most calculated. I was excited to wait for the evening. But tonight I chose someone else. Don't you have the right to be sad? The couple in the movie is over. It's the stage of the Dragon Boat Festival. It's annoying to have sex with someone else. Now drink water and see this show again. The mood is plummeting. I mean, that's what you mean by sex. You really came for her. Just think about the possibility of two people reciprocating. My heart is choking. I definitely went to bed wearing a sleep mask. I went to bed early, not expecting, under the resonance of the live stream effect and the comparison between the interactions. My high Q words are unintentional. I've increased my fan base by 3. 1 is a fan. I see that I am someone who knows how to save face. 2 is a fan of Sichu. When I fell in love, he praised me gently. What I didn't expect the most was Fana Batch Bean because of my rational attitude and my fair words. They don't see me so well. Some people even apologize for stoning me. When I fall into a deep sleep, a series of unexpected keywords climb to the top of the search: sublimation, euphemism, dating by the sea, compare the expression when batch bean dating with seminal fluid circulation, and sexual arousal, red face the couple of tomorrow. Morning architecture code is real, a woman who knows how to stay healthy. A few minutes after 1. From other law quickly climbed to number 1 with boom letters, big ass in the back. Talk about boys. The white man said he likes children. It seems like just one night. It's totally messed up. Suddenly he completely changed his style. Untied before she was comfortable, actively showing love and affection for sex, find every opportunity to talk to you. After a few good rejections. Seminal fluid circulation, I don't know if it was because of anger. Or simply want to change the direction of pushing the couple. He started clinging to me. The judge is still too kind. Yes, I beat Cho. Refuse, that's clear, and the thick side is pushing the couple. Is Sao stomach? If you can change people, we are Star. You have the right. Star is not afraid to judge Chi, divorced with children. What qualifications does she have to refuse? She's also a divorced person who has children. Many times rejected the fan. You said he didn't dare to respond. Then scream radiant star goddess and humble husband. That's the standard couple. It's the judge's turn to wear Chi. Be grateful for being noticed. She has beauty. I've been married 80 times. It's not your turn to get your oil. I have this very infidelity speculation, of course. The juror and his wife both have sons. Private voice, he's very much like the father in the heterosexual parenting channel. I haven't posted a new video this week. Maybe their son is the same. The comment above is a bit far. Only Trong is cunning. And Chen was after the first date. They seemed serious about getting to know each other. Sentiment gradually warms up in the direction of stability. I'm lying on a lazy chair in a beach hut. Just drank some juice, try to analyze the relationship between the two. Flexible and private. According to my observation, they haven't been very intimate these days. We're in public, but your attitude to her is decency. Keep a clear distance. It was like dinner that night. It's just a normal meal. No more, no less, but self-love is a person who always knows how to be reasonable, maybe because of my plastic ex-wife. So try to keep that face behind the chicken. Who knows what my lips should be? I remember why I joined this program. In the first case, sex doesn't like AI. It's simply lonely. I went to the show to find a partner. Then I'll be able to compete fairly. Once you have identified your heart. I'm not the kind of person who shies away. This time the advantage is on my side. You and I have a child together. That's our first advantage. 2 years of marriage, we still don't understand each other. Keep it fresh. This is the second advantage. I am who I am, and absolute plus is a third advantage. The second case. Sex and poetry are really two-dimensional, because she came to the show. I'm not close to the White House, maybe take the opportunity. This program to observe her dignity. If she has a good personality, I won't worry about being depressed. The opposite, I'll have to figure out another way for my son. The third case. A little self-indulgence secretly loves me. Think about this possibility. The corners of my lips almost curled up. Whatever the case, it doesn't seem to do me any harm. So I decided to take the initiative to investigate a fan. Just getting ready to sit up. Then the face of Sichu's semen appeared right at the top. My eyes are threatened. Shu Qing laughed, haha, and sit down right next to me. I softly translated Ria, keeping his distance discreetly. Master C, you're here. He's digging with his eyes. Full of tenderness and affection, look at me. One hand seemed to accidentally rest on the back of my chair. Or change your address and call me Sao Sao. My best friends call it that. I put on a social smile, fast forward to something else. It's so far away. Is there anything you need to find me? He rubbed the back of his head awkwardly. He seemed shy, like a simple boy. I think what you said that day was right. Was on a dating show, you should interact with the guests. To understand each other more, I can even close my lips. He pursed his lips and looked at me and knew how to move. So the judge told everyone to assemble. Hear the voice of lust cut across. I'm like pardoned. Stand up immediately. Master Sichu is leaving. God is wearing the sun. Cover the sun with my jacket. I just heard that. Private glance into a calm voice. No need. I have a sunshade. The seaman looks at your gentle face, it's like being choked. Take off your shirt in the middle. He just came over and patted him on the shoulder, grinning. Don't you want to get to know someone new? Someone new is coming today. Shu Ching-chung can look forward to it. I think it's very clever to lean towards me. He turned his head and looked at me. Your face is calm. But I'm sensitive. Realize that the emotions around you have changed. You're angry the last time I saw you angry. Is when a partner's son while fighting for toys, it's boring. The child refused to apologize. Adults are covered. It's just kids playing. The man kept a gentle face. Invite them out. But immediately announced end all cooperation with Kier, not giving any chance to reconcile. When I met your deep gaze, unconsciously want to say something. Thank you for coming to pick me up. I'm so happy. He paused a little and curled his lips, laughing. Nothing. I haven't woken up yet. Is there a problem with my eyes? The last scene is that the boss is jealous of Sakyu seaman. Sao fight for affection. This world is crazy. The mouse also works as a bridesmaid for cats. Did I miss any episodes? It feels like you two have nothing to do with it. One day wearing pants. It's too absurd. Every time these two people appear in the same frame, out of politeness, there's always a kind of darkness that's hard to put into words. My sixth sense is perfectly fine. The trick is to help. Don't overthink it, just got dressed. Go downstairs and wait for new guests. Then my wrist was suddenly gripped by that AI. No time to react, I was dragged straight to a storage room by you. There is no camera. Right around the corner, I lean against the door. I feel like my eyes don't know where to put them. The familiar fragrance gradually invaded my sense of smell, gentle but clinging. It's like a kind of vibe that's drawn by the flow of blood. Go straight to Tim. Makes it shiver and twitch. The noise outside is fading. The distance between us is so close right now. Makes it hard to breathe. The heat from the land is fast all over you. I've never experienced the feeling of being miserable. Just as magical as now. He looked at me for maybe a few seconds. It could be a century. I finally hear your voices. Button-up collar, I immediately raised my head in disbelief. I dragged you in here just to talk about this. In the eyes of lust, a glimpse of bewilderment and confusion, I stopped for a moment and still nodded honestly. I don't understand why people laugh and laugh. Embarrassed and angry at the same time. Submerging the mind, I take a step and raise my head until you can see all the hair on your face. I just stopped. I masturbate. Under the reflex of holding my breath, I curl my lips. Then please help me reset it, okay? You're breathing, but in the eyes again, a glimpse of the incomprehensible emotion, vague and deep. I pull my hair aside, go around behind your back. Movements so light that they're afraid of hurting me. Private Director General, you treat AI so gently. Sao, I don't know why I asked that question. There's nothing wrong with sex. I'm upset that I missed the door handle. You have sex again, holding my wrist. Soft voice, I've only ever done this for you. I stopped looking straight into your eyes. The eyes that were always calm are like a floating lake. You just need to be a little bit washed away. But I don't understand why I have the courage. I grab your collar to kiss you on the lips. Heartbeats, palms are drenched, breathing disorders. I'm just a kiss touched and let go. I'm not hiding anymore. Just waiting for your answer. The fleeting surprise, my eyes are looking deeper and deeper at me. Make others goosebumps. Your hand on my waist is strong enough. Just strong enough to push me closer to you. The palms of my hands against your chest. Currently, there is no longer any distance between us. As soon as you are ready to kiss, the cup is ready. There's a knock on the door. Aunt Jeanne, 2 people are in there, the staff said. I hurriedly put my hand over my mouth. Laughing, curled eyes, don't make a sound. Only moving lip machine, don't let people wait too long. In that moment, I understood his answer. This is the 3rd case. 2 new guests added. One is a famous male carpenter. Kier is a fashion designer. Of a premium brand, Ordinary Annie, to help them quickly integrate after a meal. Cunning suggestion, play a little game to break the ice and increase mutual understanding. 2, the ceiling immediately followed. Play the game. Do you have me? Whoever loses drinks a glass of water I made. You've all heard of this game. Very quickly, sat in a circle. Game starts from the lean ceiling. He laughed and looked around. There's someone here that I want to go further. All eyes are converging on the sly. He was blushing with a few hours of teasing. There's only 2 rookies and Annie is folding his fingers down. I have a strong knack for carpentry. Immediately caught up in the atmosphere of raping new people, so it's my turn. I used to release songs. Out-of-seat shoe semen face full of pride, everybody's got a finger down. Annie has a relaxed personality. Quickly capture the game spirit I used to design close. People are not committed but still have to fold their fingers. Some people protest not to play that way. She shrugged. There's no other way. I can't drink that glass. That's a glass of water. It's not like something for humans. It seems to have put chili powder in it. I am weak. Raise your hand. Have I ever knit wool? Jang shrewdly laughed. Haha. I went to college to major in fashion design, not surprisingly. You go on. I won. The most influential cosmetic content creators don't blame me. I don't want to drink that. Bow your head and think for a moment. I saw the river at 3 in the morning when I was 16. Now there is only sex and the white book is not folding hands. Combined with the rumor of the bamboo pot with this saying, no one can stop listening. Think a lot about their relationship. No one speaks up, but the eyes are continuous. Back and forth between the two. Blame me for waking up too late. The 56-year-old only saw the river at 7 a.m. A strong gaze fell on me. The source of light is on the left. It's hard not to notice. I tilted my head and smiled at sex. Why do you want me to wake up earlier than you? Why am I playing the role of the 4th president again? At this point, I can't breathe. Oh my God, everyone's expression is so amazing. Laughing out like that is sure to know the inside 3 a.m. in the morning. Sweet fainting must push this pair. Does anyone pay attention to AI all the time? That tense look of fear despite the misunderstanding, but what's between them? I remember. I also saw it at 3 a.m. when I was 16, excited to raise your finger again. I saw people looking at him with suspicion. I rushed to explain. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the picture. I was afraid of being beaten by BA. I went out to sleep one night. So Jang shrewdly broke Ray laughing, so the end is worse, right? You know that, and then my mother fought in mixed combat. Everyone laughed out loud. The air immediately becomes vibrant. It's my turn. I only have one finger left unfolded. The strongest afternoon. I have a very lovely son, outside of me and sex. Everybody's got their fingers down. We've become the focus again. Sigh carpentry, if only it were a cute girl. Sorry Annie banged her hand on me. Real coincidence I have a cute daughter too. What are you guys doing with kids going on a date? I want to see my parents' love. It is clear that this is a program. Adult age dating divorced people have no right to find love. It's a two-way choice. People don't hide anything. I think it's great. It's all script making. It's all about creating characters for interaction. After all, fame has gone to hell. Then give it drama. I can handle it. The next second, the quiet voice of lust boomed. Me and a guy here have a son. Very cute. The live stream crashed because of the sudden number of viewers. Pouring in too big. Forced to disconnect in the middle, now win the game. It doesn't matter anymore. Keep your eyes closed, maybe that's when he opened his eyes. Especially since the beginning of the show. He took a sip, dry my glass of special water, just reluctantly swallowed back. The damn sound almost came out. The director rushed to contact the engineering team to expedite troubleshooting love and anger. He glanced at me and the criminal himself. With a look of terror, I can't believe it. We were given half an hour to pack our bags. Prepare to move to the next location. Picnic dating BA days 2 nights off the lawn rush time. There were countless more eyes looking everywhere. Fortunately, the live stream has not been restarted. When no one noticed, I snuck into your room. I was tugging my upper half to change. I held back for a second, laughing. Should you call the police now to arrest the harasser? I have no mind to be ashamed of. Right in front of you, just ask me not to joke. You played so big in the game. How did we end up? The smile on the face disappeared. Finish a pellet dress tree. I'm not going to be responsible for you. I keep people. I never said you were here for me. Private stepped closer. The tall figure completely enveloped me. I took a deep breath and said slowly, I left my iPad at home. I saw your schedule. I know you will join this program. In the male guests, there is also Q. Your couple is hot. Fanfic with video collage is full. I'm afraid of you. I cut in. Wait, I'm afraid of you because of acting. There is a real feeling with Sachu Yi. Tinny pursed his lips in a deep voice. At first I was worried. But after watching, he's doing all kinds of stupid things on the show. I knew right away your taste NDTO, so it's self-medicating. I watched your reaction. When I saw you on the show, I'm not surprised, like I knew you were coming. The first possibility. I don't care about you at all. The second possibility is that you have excellent expression control. The third possibility, suddenly sitting on the edge of the bed. Slowly pull my hand, sees I'm not pulling out. Hold on tighter, you can be confident that I'm not completely indifferent to you, right? Your perspective from high now turns to looking up at me. Look reserved, be careful in your actions and questions. My chest dropped a beat. Out all the time. I'm not the only one who can't sleep. The night is more mature. The more shy we become about love. To a whole probe, you have to practice in your head 100 times. I suddenly wanted to take a risk. I think sex was my first love. Then why can't I be straight? Once with my heart. I heard you say that in the game. In addition to being amazed, I also find it sweet to shiver. I am the vibration. I like you. I want to respond to you. So I look straight into your eyes, say the answer for sure. I came to this show because of you. I like you. The corners of my lips curled up, my eyes lit up, but suddenly red eyes. Thank you very much for liking me too. I was startled. I never thought the word cry can be attached to humans like sex. I held up my hands to wipe away my tears for you. He slammed his feet, opened the door, and walked in. His eyes met mine, big eyes, small eyes. My hand is still on the sexual side. In one position, it's very dark. This is the second time he's moved. Immediately bowed his head deeply. Sorry. I forgot to knock on the door. It's this damn hand. Next time, fix the two of you. My face immediately flushed. But try to stay calm. No, I'm going to go too. I rushed out of the room as if running away. The other guests, fortunately, they just coughed quietly for 2 hours full of meaning and self-awareness. To move on to something else, no one mentioned what just happened. Except for seminal fluid. His face is complicated. There is hidden anger. It's like I've just toyed with his feelings. And then I happened to meet Batch. She was the one who came looking for me. I'm a little surprised what happened. And shut the door. Eyes stopped on the glass sphere Jasmine at the top of my bed. She paused for a moment and closed her eyes. Congratulations to the first two. I didn't speak up. She spoke in a steady voice. As a child, I lived with my grandmother. That's how I got to know him later, even though he transferred schools. I also often visit her. Since I started to like someone. I already secretly love him. I can't believe he married you again. After knowing you two are just getting married and quickly separated, I used to think I had a chance. This program is also to try courage, but I can't believe he really loves you. We're all actors, but the reaction is instinctive. It can't be performed. You like him too, don't you? I nodded without hesitation. That's right. Then there's nothing more to say. The white dog looked at me softly, curled his lips. It was a two-way feeling. I can't keep pretending. I don't know how to be the third person forever. Don't worry about it later. I give up. I'm a little complicated. Think for a moment and answer. I wish you a successful career. After that, everything was an easy win. I'm smiling, of course. I will give you my blessing. Withdraw in a kind way, however. Such an image is easy to love. Then the kind of death that doesn't let go. When feelings are not reciprocated, if I could get a little more fans. It's not a waste of time to come here. That's what grown women are like. I don't always forget my career. Before she opened the door, she remembered something. Turn around and say yes. That day in the game, I said I saw the river at 3 a.m. I was 16 years old. It's actually because my parents were filing for divorce at the time. I was bullied at school. Too much pressure to ever have a foolish thought. It was your grandmother who told you. He's looking for me. Don't get me wrong. She spoke softly as not, but it's not hard to imagine. A young woman has to go through that. How desperate it would be. I sincerely say you can get to where you are today. It's really good. I hope we meet again on the same platform. Awarding the higher prize, I mean it. Upon arrival at the campsite livestream, it was finally restored to normal. The director watched the stream of onlookers pour in like water. Laughing mouth can't close. The devil's really trapped by the capitalists this time. Oh my God, you two already have kids. They're pretending they don't know each other to mess with us. I thought my time was rubbish. Does who understand? I can only ship the two of them. Fear of being insulted is evil. Now, if you have a conscience, then please show your affection. No, my friend above. God, please distinguish between good and evil. God, the total is really BA of Sao. Voice like why, the time also coincides with the reason. I'm very busy too, Chung. This is a I secretary. Hurry up and check for me. Is a parenting blogger that I absolutely love. He is my son, extremely good. Someone explain it to me. Finally, that horrible glass of water. Who has to drink? Speak up when the show goes on. The mask of lust is about to fall. The director right now. There's clearly no intention of answering any questions. We went into the third dating section. Put 4 gifts on the table. Beneath each is a card. Just passed by, I've recognized the food of lust. Because it's a city version of a toy car. That's what my family used to buy for my son. Really cheating, and the white dog softly curled its lips. The other 2 also noticed something. Laugh and cough for 2 hours. Let them choose first. I don't think so. Yes, I agree. Annie and the white dog looked at each other. Then shoved me and John cunningly forward. Everyone can see clearly. Now there's only 2 couples who are honest with each other from both sides. So they're comfortable. Candid support into pairs. I don't pretend anymore. Step up and get the gift of a toy car. Open the card out inside. Right, do not leave me, Theo. Can we just go on a date once? If you get lost, you will be angry. I think so, but the corners of my lips can't help it. Curl up, my cheeks are hot too. First date after the 2 of you know each other. It makes people look forward to it. Back to the tent. I thought for a moment. Then take another card and paint it. The fruit of the private ceremony received, I immediately turned around. Walk as fast as you're afraid you'll chase. He stood watching the shadow of my back, dancing happily. It took me a long time to look at the card. Just a second when I saw the drawing on it. Your ears are red. He covered his nose. Cover the corners of the lips that are curled up uncontrollably. What is written in that card? What did the judge paint? Why don't you show us? The director is an old man. Deliberately hiding specific content. At the end of the show, it's the resurrection. It was intentional, right? I'll admit you did it. It's disgusting. But the bad couple's interaction, this spear is really sweet. It's like a couple falling in love for the first time. I laughed to my mouth. I already have a baby and I'm not pretending. It's all script. Who believes it's stupid? A rare private meeting between me and myself. Education is still simple. As usual, eating on the street. Watch movies, activities that are boring for many couples, but for us, it was a very exciting first. Accidental eye contact or physical contact. My heart's beating so fast the whole day goes by in front of the lens. We're still behaving shyly and conservatively. It's like breathing to love. Until we get back to the campsite. Just got out of the car. I accidentally stepped on the rock and nearly fell. My husband caught me in time. Does your leg hurt? I rotate the sow vacuum neck. The hand that is holding me slowly loosened, but not let go, but slowly slide down. Until your hand touches the palm of my hand, I looked up and saw that his lips were a little tense. Eyes with an inquiry, is that okay? I actively knit my hands between your fingers. 10 fingers knit tight, then out. Your palms are so dry and so warm. I paused for a second and laughed. Laughing ran out from the bottom of the eye. I used up all my courage to turn around. I dare not look at you. Yes, it is. We held hands all the way back to the tent. Strangely, it's obviously a long way. Why is today so short? I also find it strange. You two already have children. Just holding hands makes my heart beat. A time to go to the tent. Good night, and it's dark. The couple thought they couldn't, but now they are a couple. I'm most fascinated by Magic, and Trannock is a funny couple. It's also cute. Could you please take this couple for a walk all night? I stayed up all night to watch. I don't like watching anymore. I just feel bad for you. She's the star. Dare to express your feelings is a huge step. The result is like that. Shallow words. You haven't always pushed the couple. Then my show code Sao now reveal private sex and judge wearing chi. If you have children, don't you know? If so, what's she doing that for? Participating in a dating show proves to be divorced. You can't pursue Sao after a divorce. All 3 of them behave very candidly. No one is indifferent. I like this little couple, but I also admire the clarity. Of the white book. That's right, the one who's dating Batch Bu this time is 2GU. They met early and were good friends. They just talk comfortably. It's not as pressurized as with seminal fluid. Or awkward as with sex. That's how she is, out of words. It's like not sleeping alone at night. Every female guest is involved. I just want to create a couple. I love Annie. That you used to love. Couple and 8 porridge with cum shot. Where to wear it? I'm off the fan list. Now turn to criticizing the semen. He's disgusting. What happened? What happened? I just followed 20 lost ways. Go to hot search. The third date. Make this dating program the focus. To talk with explosive discussion never had a job. White book accepts to let go and actively support made the pair break up officially. The neutral audience admires her definiteness. The fans are just hurting and criticizing me. New fan and fan couple, I immediately stood up and counterattacked. And fans of the semen then turn around and curse. My husband and I have no words until the speech. When drunk, Sisho semen rises hot sauce, maybe it's due to the seal. Ignore and keep your distance from me. Makes him smoldering uneasy, it's about me with sex as a catalyst, make him explode. Annie won the gift from Zhou Yizhen, the dating venue is a quiet bar. But he's playing the old trick. 7 scenes to show compassion from fans, probably because of the dim light and the effects of alcohol he forgot he was still alive. I can't help but flush a guy. He said you and me gave birth to hope, and then turn around and jump into someone else's arms. I can't help but advise you to be rational. The result is a trigger for your impulses. It is true that women are still practical. That's the whole silent scene. The nurse immediately realized that she had missed the word. He grinned and tried to fight the fire. But the words that are spoken are poured out like water that cannot be retracted. That sentence immediately climbed to the top of a hot search. His previous series of misleading statements were dug up. It's caused a wave of outrage. Next, a widely transmitted lamppost with the title, Be as Practical as You Are. Article lists love when Sichu semen, he's also a tea room doctor. When he started being famous, he immediately broke up longtime girlfriend to build the image single couple. They use old love stories to create a deeper feeling. Smoking fan than he's dating. Constantly with girls who have a good family to take advantage of resources until thanks to a lovely role that is famous. He always said break up in peace, use the appearance, see love in vague words, to make people think you are the one who's hurt. Ex-girlfriends who suffer from depression don't say run until the public diverges. Some people have posted private messages and experiences. He was attacked by his fans. The parasite's real face has been exposed. I used to say that there's something wrong with the chimpanzees. It's clear as day that his fans are cursing him late. It's a shame that you and your dog are stuck by this guy. Sticky as a gecko, he was slandered and cursed by his fans. Really, female artists are under a lot more pressure than men. These guys don't respect women. There are always fans. And female artists who don't do anything wrong are vilified. Being crushed is really unfair. According to the contract seminal fluid circulation, I can't get out of the program in the middle. But in fact, he was completely shut down and isolated. The future of loss of resources is also inevitable. The program quickly enters the end phase dark love, the night the audience had been waiting for finally arrived. And the question makes people curious. It has been answered for a long time. If you fell in love at Sao, you were originally divorced. The night before recording the show, the director asked, each of us wrote a letter, send it to the ideal person. If the right person is found, the letter will be made public. If you can't choose to keep it, it's an hour until the time to confess. I finally got my phone back and saw the private letter write me until the end of the letter. A hot tear fell down the screen, my fingers trembled uncontrollably. You've known me since I was 56. At that time, despite my father's objections, sneak to audition, even if it's just a supporting role, just a few lines. I've been happy all week. I was so excited that I walked around the park early in the morning. Wearing wired headphones, I ran up the bridge and heard a cry for help. At first, I thought I heard wrong, but reflexively glanced to the side. I was afraid of being hard. A drowning child is struggling in a panic. I didn't listen to the teenager. The back saw him running out. I panicked, screaming for help. But around a one shadow people, the phone doesn't carry it. There's only 1 megapixel BA. I just have to jump in the water. Give the child so many slaps that he is stupid. Me and the teenager. Kier just joined forces to bring it ashore. The adults quickly came. It's just me and the teenager. She looks about my age. Stay at the scene. I can't help but scold you. What are you trying to do? Before you save people, you should save yourself. I sit with my head down on the ground. Con-cough for 2 hours, but still stubborn, answer me only weak. The day before midnight, I had a fever. Normally I am fine. I'm both angry and funny. Right. You are the strongest, without me. Now you've come down to see Pluto. You bowed out when turning people away. I heard his voice say thank you. I didn't turn around, I just waved. If you want to thank so, be my first fan. My name is Justitian Chi. You'll see me on TV later, remember that. I just had time to see my face. It's tilting. I met too many people later. Through too many things, I soon forgot the little thing that year. I can't remember the boy I saved. What does it look like? I can't believe he's a jerk. The person I married by arrangement, I really kept my promise that year, be my first fan. So Total Household is a real thing. The gift you gave me in the first episode was a jasmine ball. It's too clear. His nickname was the first fan of Junchi. The entire website shares your movie information. Wearing our house. I know Nick at the time. The most severely defiled limb, he's been up all night reporting thousands of defamatory articles. Then I added him to the fan group. But he never spoke up. I once shared a couple fanfic with him. Come shot midnight, he REP again. Sorry, I'm the only fan. I'm allergic to fanfic. The funniest thing is that the author deleted it. Some people pay to buy a monopoly. I also used to be a couple fan. All day long, fic read. Then discovered a series of fanfic. I saved them all. Maybe it's because of the total purchase. It's really painful. I saw my wife transplanted. Couples with others are crazy. There is only one way to spend money to buy suffering. I just wipe my tears. I can't help but laugh when I read this. I can't believe you're such a child. The judge is about to take a picture. The staff saw that my eyes were red and asked her if she was okay. I shook my head. I read everyone's letters so emotionally. She seems to understand something. Then a sweet smile, small voice. I'm actually a fan of your couple and your boss. May you both be happy forever. I laughed back. Thank you for your kind words. The moment I pushed the door, I took a deep breath. Zhu stood in the middle of the terrace wearing a black vest. A sea of bright red roses surrounded. It's like a burning ocean. I'm wearing a white silk dress. Step by step to you, slightly red, lustful eyes, but in your eyes is a warm and gentle smile. Until the end, you gave me the bouquet of flowers in your hand. Parting judge wearing Chi, would you like to start with this flower? Spend the rest of your life fulfilling your love. That we missed before we got married? I understand what you're not saying. Our marriage started as a transaction. Unbelievably sure at the end of the story, we begin. Vibrations from this moment every day after that was our time of love. I didn't hesitate. Put your hand in your warm and white hand. I know you only have one answer. I agree. The moment we kissed, flaming fireworks quietly bloom in the night sky, the official casual love dating program, but the heat is increasing, not decreasing. 2 love letters that I and my wife write to each other land spread throughout the network. If your letter is a love letter to me, my letter is a journey to love you. In short, there are only 4 words for love. My Lady Archery movie, that's good too. Declared broadcast date, the official account of the company. She also congratulated me and my husband. The reunion also launched a cash draw. In just one day grew more than 1 million followers. My father used to think carefully. It is beneficial without delay. You made your identity public. I'm the chairman's daughter. Shenshi, I even broke the rules for promoting my movie. You must know that you objected to me being an actor. Never allow me to rely on any what resources of their home judge. It's an ironic reality. Yes, Ray is a registered marriage. That's normal. Married before, love later. At that time, our clothing is scolded as the brain loves everywhere. Read 2 letters now, if not reluctantly. She didn't give up her career. Suddenly, I want to cry. He is an old fan. I had 7 hopes when she chose to get married. While on the career path, I can't defend myself when I'm attacked. But now that she's back, I think it's all worth it. In the behind-the-scenes movies, every role she seriously studied tea ceremony, martial arts training scene again and again, never used the body substitute. She loves her job more than anyone. That's right. Our dress is worthy of the title of actor. As long as she doesn't break the law. I will always support you unconditionally. There was no feeling before. After watching this show, I fell. And stay up all night plowing again all her old movies. The acting is really good. I'm a fan now. With this kind of energy, she can do anything. I'm a cross-street fan. Even though it's been defiled so much. She's never whined or played tricks. Her fans are also very polite. I'll try a new movie. But I'm very picky about acting. Thank you very much, PR, by the way. Ngok Baofeng's new movie aired 28th. Welcome everyone to check it out. The representative promised form. Look at me with eyes full of respect. You're awesome too, working big in silence. If you'd known you had a whole house to judge and they're privately backed, I wouldn't have to worry about resources. Now resources are pouring in. Several directors sent scripts, not least S+. There's also invitations from variety shows. Famous and big brand advertising. I'll give you a few days off. Enjoy this rare free time, as expected. After the program is over, except for seminal fluid re-of and all the guests, it's all taken to a new level. With determination and generosity on the show also has a large fan base. The surprise is after her fans and my fans together against Saku Seaman in the clutter. Before that, the two sides became very harmonious. They're all good treasures. Both of you are kind and generous and understand each other sincerely. We have to protect this feeling together. Then the backstage was broadcast. Chic content. The card on the third date was also revealed. I painted one. The big tree, there's a female eagle and a young bird here. This is a sexual image. I used to talk to my son in the video, talk about dreams. As long as you see this picture, you'll know. I saw the whole video you posted. Take that opportunity too. I've really understood you again. Not only you, but the whole internet community has seen it. They're rushing into the comments section under the video account. Ba of Mulberry, I knew it was you. I finally got caught in Tang. You're good at getting deep. Then speak up and don't hide in the house. I know you're reading. This guy is really tall. When asked if they were divorced or not, they did not answer. Any comment that compliments your wife is lightning fast. Called wife, go out to make money. My husband at home takes care of me. It's because the whole thing is idle. I'm sorry. People go to the show and they get it. Originally, I haven't decided whether to go public until someone digs up an authentic photo. That's a picture of all three of us traveling. Even AI wears a mask. But the physique and the temperament, easy to recognize at that time. I just thought this family is so beautiful and so disproportionate. Absurd. Watch the show and you'll know they're celebrities. I just finished a hot search. Immediately run back to the old house. You have to ask for the wrong opinion first. I can't believe you looked like a grown man. Your parents have nothing to hide. I'm obviously embarrassed. Don't hold a child like you responsible. Not good for life. IB.private BA. There's no way to go public. This time it's the same thing. In the VDAG, the boy dutifully greeted the audience. Hello everyone. You are a lost, many uncles ask. Why don't we post V? It's because your mother went on a date on the show. Without letting me follow you, it's too much. Netizens immediately exploded comments. If you know your father next time. I'm not going to lead you either. You must be even more angry. After the broadcast, the movie immediately exploded online, received countless compliments. My acting once again recognized by millions of viewers, a new fan. When I look back on my previous works, I accidentally watched the video, recorded the show of love. So the editor immediately turned on the computer. Start cutting through the night. I can't believe a few months later, pieces of me and sex. In the dating show, again hot, gradually hashtag get up after having a new baby. It's a fatal blow. Climbed straight to the top of a hot search. At the same time, my wife is preparing for me. I'm hugging your tight waistline, soft voice. I'll be back in a few days. I'll miss you and me. His movement stopped and he laughed softly. Then these days must be by your side. A little more of us, of course. That night as usual. I read the book for a while. Waiting for you to fall asleep, I covered the blanket carefully and walked softly out of the room, and the lustful standing against the doorway threatened to startle myself. I rolled my eyes in a whisper near the voice asking, what are you doing standing here? Yes, I didn't answer and asked again. I finished reading the book. Then it's my turn to be with you. You smile, carrying me up and hugging me into the bedroom. Until it's dawn, I bite him hard on the shoulder. Son of a bitch, I didn't say it was this way. You pull up your hair drenched in sweat by my temples, out behind my ears, and then bowed down and shouted, now you know it completely. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to press the like button and sign up to hear more from the dark. Now audio again.